and welcome back to another gluten-free, lactose-free and yeast-free baking video. How are we doing today? Today I'm going to be making some key lime pies from the Cookbook Mini Delights from the Inside Cookbook Mini Pies. I wanted to do a recipe for St. Patrick's Day, so let's see how we get on. You will be needing the following equipment: scales, measuring spoons, a pastry brush, a spatula, a teaspoon, a grater / zester and a trivet, although this is completely optional, a tall glass, a large piping bag, some scissors and elastic band, a cooling rack, a chopping board, a measuring jug, a sharp knife, a round-ended knife, a wooden spoon or an electric hand whisk, and a 12-hole muffin or cupcake tray. You will also be needing the following ingredients. For your pie cases you will be needing 4 tablespoons of golden syrup, 70 grams of butter softened to room temperature, I like to use lacto-free butter, 175 grams of gluten-free digestive biscuits crumbified, and for your pie filling you will be needing 150 millilitres of cream, I like to use lacto-free cream, the zest of 2 limes, 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, some green food colouring, and the juice from 2 limes. And for your decoration you will be needing the zest of 1 lime. So, let's go! First things first, measure out and prepare all of your ingredients so that they're completely ready for you to use, and then preheat your oven to 180 degrees C on a conventional oven, 160 degrees C on a fan oven, or gas mark 4. Now that we've done all that, let's prepare our tray. So for this we will be needing our cupcake tray, our spray oil and our pastry brush. So now what we're going to do is put a little bit of spray oil in each of our cases. And now using our pastry brush, we're just going to spread this all around each individual case. Making sure to completely coat the sides and the bottom. In the cookbook it said to do this with the butter, but the spray oil I double checked, it works perfectly. So now that this is all done, place this off to the side until you're ready to bake. So now that we've done all that nasty prep work, it is now time to begin actually making our pie cases. So for this we are going to need to turn on our hob, and I'm going to put mine at a simmer when I remember how to do this, and place our golden syrup. By the way, this is here because this is boiling water. This helps get the, well, it helps moving the golden syrup about. There we go. So that's all in there, followed by our softened butter. Is there. And then we're just going to move this around until the butter melts. Has just melted. Okay, so the butter's just melted, so I'm going to move that here. Turn this off. And now I'm going to place in all of my digestive crumbs and mix these together until they're well combined. So this is looking all lovely and combined. So now I'm going to begin placing them into my prepared cupcake tray. So for this I will be needing my prepared cupcake tray and my teaspoon. So now I'm going to evenly spread this mixture between my 12 cupcake cases. And then after that is done, I'm going to press firmly down with my teaspoon so that it all gets nice and together. So now using my teaspoon, I'm just going to very firmly press down into each of my cases. So now that these are completely ready, we are going to place them into our preheated oven for 6 to 8 minutes until they are darker in colour. After that time I'm going to take them out of the oven, place them onto a cooling rack, and if need be reshape them a little bit with my teaspoon, just again pressing firmly on all of them, or the ones that need it. Then I'm going to leave them in the cooling rack in their tray for 10 to 15 minutes or until they are completely cool. So now that our pie cases are out of the oven and are cooling, it is now time to begin making our pie filling. So we are going to add all of our cream to our large mixing bowl. Scraping down all the sides as per normal. Followed by our caster sugar. And our zest of 2 limes. So now I'm going to whisk this all together until it begins to thicken. So now I am going to gradually add my lime juice to my cream mixture along with my green food colouring until 1, the colour is how I want it, and 2, the mixture equals soft peaks. And a little bit of food colouring to start with. Let's turn this right down. Should really have undone this at the beginning, but never mind. That was not a very attractive sound at all. Let's see how this is doing. Nearly there, let's turn it up a little bit. Right, a little bit faster than that. Let's have a look. There we go, that's soft peaks. Okay. So now that this is all done, grab your tall glass, your piping bag, your elastic band and your scissors. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my piping bag, place it into my tall glass. By the way, if you wanted to add a nozzle, now would be the time to do it. I'm just not doing it because I don't want to. Place the piping bag into the tall glass, as I think I've already said, but I'm going to repeat it again. Cover with an elastic band so that it stays tight around the glass where you're adding your mixture. Add your mixture to your piping bag. Go on. Remove your elastic band down the bottom of your glass. Unravel your piping bag. Oh. Press your mixture down to the bottom of your piping bag, twirl it around, and then I like to add the elastic band to the top of the piping bag because then that prevents the mixture that's in your piping bag going over your hands and out of the piping bag all over your hands, which is nasty to have to deal with. So now place this off to the side until your cases have completely finished cooling. So now that our cases have completely finished cooling, it is now time to add our mixture to our pie cases. So we are just going to straighten out the bottom, snip off the end with some scissors, and then we're going to do this in the tray because after I've finished piping this lot, they are going to then go in the fridge for half an hour minimum. They can go in for longer if you've got the time. So now that this is completely done, we are going to place these into our fridge for a minimum of half an hour, but longer if you have the time. So I've literally just taken these out of the fridge and they're lovely and cool. So now, using your round-ended knife, just work your way around the edge of your pie cases. Same way to do it. There we go, that's one. So now finish doing this with the rest of your pies and I will see you after that. So now all that is left to do is to just sprinkle on our zest of our final lime. And there we have it. And that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description, as I love them all and wouldn't put them there if I didn't, including the recipe for these lovely key lime pies and my shop where you will be able to buy all of the equipment you will need for this recipe. If you do make these at home, don't forget to tag me on Instagram and use the hashtag bakingwithvickiie so that I can see all your lovely creations. Let me know in the comments of anything else you'd like to see me make gluten, lactose or yeast free, as I do them all. And finally, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye!